sister, stop, forget. Remember Lot's wife. That is what also prophetess said. Yeah. Leave them things behind and concentrate, focus on what is ahead. You have to really hear the voice of the Lord, because and yes, idea. Oh.
Today we want to discuss or let's say break down the relationship and marriage seminar that was held in Hamburg by Apostle Dominic and Prophetess Leslie Osei. Today joining me in our session will be our sister Sherry, and also the all-known Nana Forsen. So my question to you guys is like, why is it important for us to know ourselves before we enter into a relationship?
Well, let me just make a start. Why it is important to know yourself before entering in a relationship is the person should kind of complete you or kind of adapt to what you have for you together to go along or feel complete or be complete. So if you don't know yourself before entering that relationship, how would you expect that the person will kind of adapt? It is like a system, you know, it's like a box, like a playing box. You know, this box like Tetra packs?
Yeah.
It will not fit. Yeah, it's like a puzzle which does not fit. So if you don't know yourself, how would the person even know how to handle you, you know? And in addition to that, if you know yourself, you know, of course, we all know this is a thing which is absolutely workable. This is a thing which kind of describes me. This is my personality. This makes me the person who I am. And the person can either help you to overcome the things which are workable on, or even make you explore how you can deal with, for example, a difficulty you have grown with, or you have developed, to how to go along with it, if it is trust, if it is anger or so. But that is also another step which we will go, I think we will talk about it later, is to be open-minded, to be open to talk, because if you're closed up, like, it's unfair. It's like you entering a city without even getting the opportunity to go and explore, look what the city has, you know?
Yeah.
So these are the things, but the first step is to know yourself. Hi, I am this person. Oh, me, I am a moody person. I can't smile. I want problems always, you know? Or, oh, I am a funny person, an open-minded person. I like talking with people. I like to connect and just look out in the world, what opportunities are there to be explored, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Oh, I am a person who gets angry about this and this and this and this things, so on and so forth. Like, this is how you start, because nobody uses the device if you don't know how to go along with it, or somebody who has already tested it. I will not buy that. Why else will we go shopping and check for reviews? You know?
Yeah. So you're like you're trying to say that it's like you buying something from IKEA without the menu, without knowing the instruction of how to like put it together.
Exactly.
So it's better to know like to have the instruction, and then you can go about building that thing.
Exactly. Because I have something and I need to know what is it used for, and how would I fix it together, so on and so forth. So it's like a thing which kind of processes mentally in the back of your head, unconsciously, and that is also with human, you know. That's why sometimes you see a person and you'll be like, oh, this person, I don't think she's that friendly, just from first seeing, you know. Even the person did not even open his or her mouth to speak anything. It is a process, you know.
Yeah.
What I would just also like to add is that knowing yourself has got to do with the fact that you know that psychologically, physically, spiritually, emotionally, these are 4 areas. And I'll add one: financially, you are very, 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 very capable of what you are entering into. Because most of the time, it's like the setback is always based on feelings, and feelings are not enough. So when you listen to the apostle and his wife's explanation, they actually gave a total overview of how we are supposed to be, because we are talking in the perspective of Christianhood, So it's not like how the world would also take it. Yeah. Although we have something similar, because the same feelings that you share for somebody is the same feeling that the worldly person will also share, or let me use the word unbeliever, will also share towards somebody. But then in the most important cases, identifying yourself or knowing yourself is knowing how much capable you are in this 4 or 5 areas, as in psychologically, how sound you are for a relationship, emotionally, how strong you are for a relationship, spiritually, how fit you are in a relationship, and physically, how you can survive a relationship. So why I used physically why you can survive a relationship is because of the fact that a lot of things happens in relationship, and then in the wisdom of God, sometimes you are supposed to apply physical knowledge, sometimes you are supposed to apply spiritual knowledge, sometimes you are supposed to apply emotional knowledge, and sometimes you are supposed to apply the psychological knowledge and financial knowledge as well, which people don't talk about, but I really love to talk about it, because at one point or the other, they also come knocking at your door. So it's like, when you know yourself in these areas, you know what you're going for. And you knowing yourself, just like Cherry was talking about, is the fact that you are able to be content with yourself, to know that, okay, this is who I am, this is what I have to offer. And one of the things that Prophetess has always said in her one of her videos, which has, I think, gone viral, is that like, what do you bring to the table? And she said, I am the table. And it's gone viral so much. And I am the table. So if you know yourself, then you know what you are worth. But if you don't know your wealth, if you don't know your value, then you enter into a prey relationship, so to say, a forceful relationship, where you can't even identify yourself in the circles of the relationship. You don't even know yourself so much that when you are even pointed as to why this is happening, you'll be like, no, this is not me. But then, if you know yourself so much so well, that you'll be able to know that, okay, this thing that we are dealing with in the relationship is spiritual. This thing that we are dealing with is physical. We need to talk. We need to have a chat. We need to really deal with this emotional problem. We need to deal with this psychological trauma. And so, knowing yourself is identifying who you are as a person in a relationship. And that is the first step towards really having a mastermind of a relationship, I would say. Yeah.
We always have this list. Okay, I want a guy who is this, who is that, who is that, who is that. But who are you?
Yeah.
No, I think Prophetess also was saying that we have our list on the guys or the girls that we want to have, but is the guy that you're praying for, is he also praying for you?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is actually the reason why we have to know who we are, where we stand in life, before we can go out there and start making some lists on who we want to have. It is important for us out there, before we go into a relationship, to know who you are, to know where you stand, your mental health, if you have mental health issues. Some people have I think they mentioned daddy issues and mommy issues and family issues. And if we do not deal with all these things, and we do not have like a healthy balance in life, then we are going to fail. We just want people to understand what it is and why important it is for us to know who we are, where we are standing in life, before we enter into a relationship. Because Nana, you were saying sometimes we go about it with love, with our heart, saying that I love that person. But no, just loving someone is not enough for a relationship.
Exactly.
Because I can love eating something, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give my life for that.
Yeah.
You know, so you can love someone, but that doesn't mean you're going to maybe compromise on some things that you can compromise on for the relationship, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have some words to sum it up, or else we just end it here.
Well, what I have to add is, as you said, we should not be led by only love, because the main aspects which will later on help us in life, or which are essential to build life, are to, as you said, overcome these things, to analyze and to process the things and to put it away. So it is like you can love a person, but if the person does not understand you, if the person does not understand where the problems or the things which has to be, first of all, cleared up, has to be done, then it's not favorable. It's not healthy.
It's not gonna work.
No, it does not work at all. It's like you can love a person, but if the person does not understand you, if, as you said, it is family issues, if it's financial issues, but you are sitting always there crying, having thoughts in your mind, like, no, no matter the love, you also have to think, you know. That is the thing. So as you said, financial situations, it's not like you're getting to know, oh yeah, I want to have a job where I will earn thousands of euros a month, so on and so forth. But also, oh, I am a person, I have met many people, yeah, I am a person, I like shopping so much, I can go over 600 euros, I can play with Klarna, Now in this time, what is if you have a family and children? This is a habit. If you don't tackle it, and if you don't have somebody who has the wisdom and knowledge to see that, sister, you will continue that. You will really continue that, because these are expenses which has to be controlled, because you start, and later it will be the harder for you to stop. So these are, for example, the financial things, emotional things. Oh, broken hearts. Sister, stop, forget. Remember Lot's wife. That is what also prophetess said. Yeah? Leave them things behind and concentrate, focus on what is ahead. You have to really hear the voice of the Lord, because, and yes, idea, it's going down. So that is all I have to say. So take your time, go into the desert, the mental desert, know yourself, so that you will not judge or have too many expectations if a person does not fulfill at once what you would expect from him or her. So know yourself. Oh, I like this and that and this and that. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, this is what I can, this is what I, and then we can continue talking.
Exactly, and then we can continue talking. So guys, I think we will end it here on that. So just like Shari is saying, take your time, go into your inner desert, find yourself, find your standing in all kind of ways, in all aspects of life. And when we are sure that we are at the right place, then we can start making our list. Then, because the one you are praying for, the one you are checking the list for, is going to be taking his list for you. So thank you guys for sticking around with us. Let us know your thoughts down there, why it is important for us to know yourself. Maybe you have a different aspect on that. And then we will get to each other next week. See you.